Up next on UTRGV-TV, allegations regarding cheating in group chats gains attention online. More on that. Plus, UTRGV graduate uses social media to support local establishments. And what students speculate was a scam is actually a real scholarship opportunity. UTRGV-TV starts now. Welcome to another edition of UTRGV TV. I'm Hector Tames. Today is Monday, September 28th, and at the top of this week's newscast, new allegations concerning academic dishonesty in group chats circulating on Twitter. Some students remain alert, while others may face consequences. Reporter Alan Martinez with the story.
Students have to be really careful they don't cross a line though, and so if it comes to taking pictures of a quiz or test question and posting it.
A recent post made by a UTRGV student gained a lot of attention on Twitter. Various students proceeded to react and comment about the situation. We reached out to a student who asked to be kept anonymous and says his fear was getting dropped from the class.
All of my classmates left the group chat because we thought everyone would face the same consequences even if some didn't know what was going on. It was scary and surprising at the same time.
Associate Vice President for Student Life and Dean of Students, Rebecca Gadsden, says it is important to ensure that students understand the expectations of what it means to be a scholar at UTRGV. Students involved in academic integrity will face an educational disciplinary process, and it may also affect their assignment or course grade depending the situation.
What we would do is talk to the student to learn a little bit more about the assignment, talk to the faculty member or the reporting party. If there were multiple people involved potentially in the situation, we would give everyone an opportunity to talk about what happened from their perspective.
Senior Associate Dean for Student Rights and Responsibilities, Douglas Stoves, says despite the consequences a student can face depending on the situation concerning academic integrity, he also helps students improve their academic development, offering them different resources needed to prevent any kind of academic dishonesty, like the Learning Center, online tutoring, and time management.
I would rather spend hours and hours talking with students about how they could avoid some of these traps rather than having to deal with it on the other side.
We asked Mrs. Gadsden about the allegations concerning academic dishonesty in group chats, but she says it is a private matter as they are individual cases. Still, she states using group chats can have a positive impact on students if they help each other in any type of clarification of concepts and reminding their classmates of deadlines. If you have any questions regarding the Student Code of Conduct and disciplinary process, contact the Office of Student Life and Dean of Students at these numbers that you see on the screen. Reporting for UTRGV-TV, I'm Alan Martinez.
Religious private schools open as scheduled despite Cameron County's COVID-19 regulations. Nadia Rodriguez reports.
Governor Greg Abbott announced the capacity increase of Texas from 50 to 75% in select hospital regions. The Rio Grande Valley is among the regions not increasing their capacity. Cameron County has actively expressed their concerns with the spreading of the coronavirus this fall school semester. The county announced plans back in August, delaying the start of classes for school to today, September 28th. Since the reopening, some religious private schools feel capable of resuming in-person classes. Laguna Madre Christian Academy is one of the schools who threatened to sue the Texas county over the start date. The Christian Academy says the delay interferes with their right to religious expression. We spoke to Laguna Madre Christian Academy attorney Jeremy Dye.
The point of our letter and the point that the school was making is that that decision properly rests with the religious institution themselves. That's what Ken Paxton was saying in his guidance as well, is that the state can't make decisions for religious institutions.
The campus consists of only 20 students and 5 staff workers. Dias explains how deciding religious schools' opening day is not in the county's jurisdiction.
There is a series of, or there's some autonomy that religious institutions possess that the state cannot really question. And because they had done so in this instance, they had exceeded the authority that they actually had. And we simply reminded them that, no, that's the decision for the school district to make.
The county and the Christian Academy agreed to resume in-person classes at the school, with another Cameron County religious private school receiving the same fate shortly after. For UTRGV-TV, I'm Nady Rodriguez.
Some UTRGV students are concerned that an email offering the Gilman Scholarship is a scam. But the international program specialist, Lizette Galvan, states that this is not a scam. She says the email offering the scholarship for a study abroad program is only sent out to those students who may be eligible.
Requirements to be able to apply is that you have to be a U.S. citizen, you have to be an undergraduate student in good academic standing, and by that, it just means you can't be on academic probation.
To find out more about these scholarships, you can visit their website or call the numbers you see on your screen. Changes are expected in higher education as more courses and certifications are being offered online by corporations such as LinkedIn, Google, and Microsoft. These courses are fully online and take only weeks or months to complete, compared to years in a university. Google claims that they will treat these certifications equivalent to degrees. Though this change may not be coming anytime soon, degrees are still necessary for the time being until these online courses are proven to be credible. As students continue to learn remotely, Mission CISD Varsity Athletics is ready for practice. We spoke to Mission Veterans head coach David Gilpin over safety measures that the athletes will take amid the coronavirus.
Been hopeful that we would get our boys back out there. Hand sanitizer out on the field. We've got machines set up on the track, so hand sanitizer is there available to our kids at any time they want. We're like everybody else. We'll do the temperature check. You can't come to practice. You can't come through the gate if your temperature is 100 or above.
Gilpin adds that students' involvement in athletic activities is voluntary and that they will also be following UIL and city regulations. A Mission social media influencer is helping local establishments advertise for free. UTRGV graduate Sarah Castillo is using her public relations degree and thousands of followers to help. Castillo adds that she uploads videos of the products on her social media platforms. She says that her goal is to unite and encourage others to support locally owned establishments.
Could have patience and keep working very hard. I know these are like very hard times, but at the same time, there's a lot of growth here in the valley. There's a lot of potential and talent.
Castillo is currently promoting over 10 local businesses such as Detox Juice and Wellness Bar in Mission and OJ Collection in McAllen. Both business owners say that they have seen an increase in clients after Castillo's contribution. UTRGV Athletics is using its platform to engage in meaningful conversations on racism and social justice. Here's the story.
We are Vaqueros for Change.
We are Vaqueros United.
UTRGV's Department of Intercollegiate Athletics and Student Athlete Advisory Committee revealed a new initiative called Vaqueros United. Its goal is to engage students into conversations on racism and social injustice. UTRGV Women's Golf Senior Rachel Yu says that so far this idea is being received with a lot of support and enthusiasm by many student athletes.
This is all of us together, and that's the whole entire idea, is that, we're not highlighting just certain individuals. It's Vaqueros United, and we're doing this as 16 sports, one team kind of thing, and we're all going to be going at it that way.
Vaqueros United will be teaming up with UTRGV Student Government Association and other organizations within the UTRGV community. UTRGV Vice President and Director of Athletics Chase Conk says that this platform will be educating students on social injustice and racism for years to come.
Having our student athletes lead this initiative is key because it's important to them, it's important to all of us, and we've got the buy-in of our athletics department to keep this conversation, keep this initiative going.
Vaqueros United has many initiatives planned for the current fall semester. Some of those initiatives will include a video series, t-shirts, and hosting a roundtable discussion.
We're all equal in this, and we all have a role, and we want to take this and really win people over one person at a time, one heart at a time, one conversation at a time. According to
UTRGV President Guy Bailey was one of the first people to sign the pledge. To take the pledge online, visit the website go.utrgv.com/Vaqueros United. Reporting for UTRGV-TV, Hector Tames. The Hidalgo County Sheriff's Office has safely relocated a roaming Brahma bull. Officers found the bull grazing the field on Tuesday just north of the UTRGV baseball stadium. The bull managed to scratch the hood off a UTRGV PD patrol unit. No injuries were reported. And now for this week's Noticias en Español with contributing reporter Kenia Correa.
La disciplina es un elemento fundamental en el ciclo escolar de los estudiantes. Las clases virtuales se han vuelto sumamente desafiantes para los padres y maestros. Para muchos padres, adaptarse junto con sus hijos a esta nueva normalidad no ha sido nada fácil, pero aún así colaboran junto con los maestros para brindar el apoyo necesario a sus hijos en su transcurso académico. Paciencia, disciplina y rutina es lo que muestra trabajadora de tiempo completo y madre de 3 hijas, Gabriela Meraz.
Necesito planear mi día totalmente. Si yo no lo planeo, el día no sale. El día no sale. O sea, necesito tener así una actitud así de planear las cosas porque si no, de verdad, o sea, si yo no me agendo de tal a tal horario hago esto, no me alcanzo a conectar porque hay un maestro que si mi hija llega a las 8:05 ya no la deja entrar a la clase. La agenda y la puntualidad, la verdad, son bien primordiales.
Ser puntuales, tener una actitud positiva, estar en un espacio cómodo y limpio, mantener su micrófono en silencio son solo algunas de las reglas que muchos maestros han optado por proporcionar a los alumnos con el fin de apoyarlos en su ciclo escolar. Tal fue el caso de una maestra de arte y música, Cecilia Chávez.
Porque los papás sí se comunican más y eso ha solucionado todo. Antes de la pandemia ya no le asustaba a los niños de que les dijéramos le voy a hablar a tu mamá. Y ahora sí es de que le voy a decir a tu mamá y es, oh no, porque yo sí tengo el número de la mamá y sí tenemos esa comunicación. Así que en ese sentir, lo hace mucho más fácil.
Cecilia Chávez enfatiza que tener una comunicación amplia y directa con los padres es muy importante para apoyar a los estudiantes con sus clases virtuales. Asistente de maestra Cassandra Sánchez menciona que para los niños tener motivación en estos tiempos difíciles aportará en su rendimiento escolar.
Al igual que los maestros están poniendo de su parte, o sea, tratando de trabajar y a pesar de la distancia es motivarlos y ayudarlos a que aprendan que ellos también deben de poner de su parte.
Cassandra agrega que adaptarse a la disciplina escolar no solo los ayuda a ellos, pero también a los maestros. Los maestros seguirán fortaleciendo los vínculos comunicativos, creando un ambiente seguro para los estudiantes y ayudarlos a cumplir con sus metas académicas. Reportando para UTRGV-TV Noticias en Español, Kenia Correa.
Thank you, Kenia. Now to our latest 5-day weather forecast with Victoria Cantu. Victoria, what weather should we expect this week?
Hector, a lot more cooler temperatures to start off this week and lots of sunshine all week long. Today we have a low of 63 degrees and a high of 82 degrees. You can expect clear skies and a cold front coming in tonight. On Tuesday, lows of 53 degrees and highs of 82 degrees. Wednesday, temperatures will stay around the same with a low of 60 and highs of 87. Thursday, we can see sunshine coming in our way with a light breeze, with a low of 60 and a high of 87. We end the week with Friday's lows of 62 and highs of 89. That wraps up this 5-week forecast. Hector, back to you.
That's all we have for you today. See you next week and stay safe.